Hello everybody, and welcome back. It's Acid the Greek, and today we'll be continuing Projectedensgarden Chapter 1. This is part 8 of our playthrough for Chapter 1, at the very least. I don't know what the numbers will be when I follow the previous ones. Rough last episode. You'll see why. As you can see, we've entered the investigation. And Wolfgang is dead. Yep. Alas, poor Wolfgang, the guiding light of the ultimate student, snuffed out in an instant. So here's the thing. I was thinking about that later, okay? Last night, and then early in the morning today. Technically speaking, what I predicted was correct, because Wolfgang was the antagonist to Damon and Eva. This was accurate until we found out that Eva is not actually the ultimate liar, and she's the ultimate mathlete, which then changed the dynamic completely. So for that small part, I was right. I was right for that small part. After that, obviously, actually I figured it out. I was talking about the Toshiko video, the Diana video actually, and saying that Toshiko had a lot of screen time. We got to see her a lot, but yeah, some people were saying in the comments that, well, she didn't really say much in the trial, which is true. After I replayed it, it was true. Toshiko didn't really say much in the trial. And then I'm like, thinking, my god, obviously the first victim always has the most screen time up to this point, and the most screen time, aside from Damon, who is the protagonist, belonged to Wolfgang. He had this whole thing in the class trial. We had him throughout the whole tutorial, the whole intros, just like Toshiko. And then he was the main focus throughout the whole start of Chapter 1 as well, with him kind of being like the leader, and us getting the motive for him, and all that stuff. And I'm like, how did I not figure that out sooner, bro? I should have known! Like, he had the most screen time out of everyone! Ah, man. I hope we get to see what that meant for the picture, though. I hope we get to, find out what that meant. And I can't believe that the people in the team played with us this hard with the trailer. Like, I remember watching the trailer and be like, well, okay, everyone who's talking will be alive. So let's see if any of the people here that are, just standing still, that one of them could be the victim. And then they didn't show Toshiko at all, so we're like, oh, I guess Toshiko must be the dead one. And I was like, why would they do that? Why would they fake us out with making us think that it's Toshiko if it's not gonna be Toshiko? What's the point? Well, this is the point. I remember saying, will it be too hard to render this scene with an extra sprite? Bro, they made a whole scene that doesn't exist. They played us. They had this whole thing with Wolfgang in the trial being like, the person who betrayed everyone's trust. Bro died. He's not gonna say that in the trial. He's dead. Oh my god. I was thinking about that later, last night after recording, up to this point. I was like, wow, they played us. So any future trailers, we can be certain. We literally can be certain, because before that we're like, oh, Wolfgang is talking in the class trial. That, we know I had this, rebuttal saying, they're not gonna make those just for that and not be true. They must be alive. Clearly, they will. Obviously, no, we know that, because that will take some time. But, but for Wolfgang, clearly. So now, for future trailers, we can know. We can predict who's gonna die. Because they already faked us out once. Oh my god. Alright, let's continue. Also, I'm sorry about that. I will say one thing. I'm not sure if this is, accurate or not. But I saw a glimpse of something when I was looking at YouTube this morning. I'm not sure what I saw exactly. It looked like an execution. I'm not sure what I saw. I think I know what I saw, but at the same time it doesn't make sense. So perhaps it's something else. I'm not gonna say what it is. Also, I'm gonna cut this from the video, obviously, but I just wanna make sure that, yeah, no, the videos I have been recorded, okay. Alright, let's be done with this long intro, and let's Start the investigation. No use crying over it though, there's a mystery to be solved. Like any true investigation, important evidence won't always be visible in first glance. Should you ever find yourself stuck, press F3 to view the game's controls. By the way, any truth bullets you obtain will be locked by your Tozu trinket, which can be accessed in time by pressing F1. For me, it's actually the numbers, like 1, 2, 3. You know, in case you needed the reminder. That's all from me. Bye-bye! Now my question is... Oh! What?
Terrible.
What? Wait. It's glitched. Let me print screen that real quick. Wait, what? That's not the print screen. I'm so confused. Hold on. Can I? Hold on. Let me just.
Damn. No.
I'll go back. I'm not gonna save the game. I just want to go close. Okay, hold on.
Look.
We're gonna take a break.
Well,
We gotta take a break. All right, so we're back. I don't know why it glitched there, but it did glitch. So I had to go and replay everything until this point. Now, something that I didn't notice, or I did remember while we were playing, is that Jean does say that Grace was begging him to participate, to be like his partner in the tournament. Which is curious, because also Grace was the one that wanted to switch and stay with Wolfgang. And my prediction so far is that Wolfgang got electrocuted because probably like they broke the boiler, and because there's already water, or the generator, sorry, and because there's so much water on the floor, the killer could have just knocked unconscious Wolfgang, dumped him there, and then break that one, or like, but then no, it wouldn't work. I was gonna say that maybe it's Grace, and then she just kind of like set it up to break at a certain time, and then go play with the others and pretend that she was there all along while the murder was carrying out while she was there, so she would have an alibi. But then as I was replaying it, I saw the footsteps again with someone running away, and Grace didn't run away, and there's also blood there. So I guess no. I was gonna say that maybe it's Grace, but maybe not. Alright, we've seen this part, so I'm skipping over it. Alright. Now I can officially save the game again. Yeah, I went back and replayed everything. Literally. And my last save, sadly, was like 2 days before that, so I had to play both days again. Alright, let's go with everyone that can like talk first, right? So let's go with Winona and see what she has to say about this. Winona, you're still here? Is there a problem with that? Yeah. I'm preparing to hold a one-on-one session with Ulysses. I was consulting him about something important before we were interrupted by the announcement. Is that what you were doing before the blackout? Repeat that? The blackout, were you still with Ulysses when it happened?
Come on.
You're not speaking any sense. There was no power outage. What? Yes, it was.
Anyways.
Wait, so you only affected the room they were in and the other one? That's kinda weird. Let me rephrase. Where were you when the murder happened?
Sheesh.
Where were you? At Cass's game tournament in the dining hall? Really?
Oh, really?
Huh. Not what I expected. She thought I was the killer. Ulysses and I spent this morning by the large tree. We stayed there up to and including the time of Wolfgang's murder. So that is outside this building. So people that weren't there, so it only affected this building. As for the locations you mentioned, isn't this entire building complex connected to the one generator, but it made more sense for that tree area to have its own separate system, yeah. Blackout. So we got the truth bullet from that. Let's see what Eva has to say. She's not looking. Are you going to investigate Wolfgang? Me?
Yeah.
Who else? But when we mistook the dummy for a body, you poked it pretty nonchalantly. That's different. I never thought it was real. I see, she was playing. She was LARPing. I'm pretending to be the ultimate liar. She would do something like that. We're finally advanced. Her cool composure had all but vanished. Yeah. Typical, I guess. She can only keep up an act for so long. I'll let her be. I feel bad for her now. That's what Elise has to say.
Terrible.
The generator over there is partially submerged in the water. I think it would be wise to stay on this platform. Yeah. I think that's what happened.
Damn.
I think that's how he died. I think he got electrocuted. That's why his face is like this as well.
No.
You don't know for sure if the water is unsafe. Huh? Before you start making conclusions, you should experiment first. Now the light bulb. Oh, I see. I see what you're doing. See? It's not lighting up. So it's not? That means the water is safe.
Well,
I see. Then I suppose it's safe to inspect, Wolfgang. Are you going to? I think I will observe from afar instead. Ah, man. See what Jean has to say. Oi, take a whiff of the air. Ain't there something off about it? It smells like burnt rubber. Because of the busted generator, yeah. But that's not what I'm talking about. There is another scent. A real bitter one. I'm not smelling anything. Obviously. It's almost like cereal and rubble alcohol. Cereal? Indeed. I'm suspecting a mighty chemical reaction at work. I've had my fair share of travels across the sea, and I'm no stranger to foul play. There's no stench worse than one of a disastrous combustion. Thing is, I got no idea where it's coming from. Interesting. Odd smell. Sweet off vodka. It's the fucking toys we had there. Or is that not toys? It's like I don't remember the logo for that vodka. Alright. The blood stain is the obvious one here. I don't think it's Wolfgang's. There was blood speckled across the floor. I didn't notice it at first, but due to the room's restricted lighting. But now, after my eyes had time to adjust, it couldn't be more obvious.
I see.
It's into the hallway too. Okay, so it was the killer probably got hurt. I'm guessing they were already dry by the time any of us got here, in which case... Wolfgang's blood. I don't know, does he have any blood on his? What is this thing? Taser! Oh, that's what got him. A taser gun. ESX. I don't know what that means. On closer inspection, nothing about the gun looked particularly strange. Had it even been used? I'm pretty sure taser guns dispense some kind of wire when fired. Maybe it's just to throw us off. Nearby were some yellow pieces of plastic on the floor. They were the same shade of yellow as the taser gun. Had these originally been attached to it? I can't tell where they would fit on the gun though. Never mind. Oh, for Desmond. Do we think Desmond is gonna be the antagonist? Because he was the third one to appear in the screen? Because we had like Damon, Eva, Desmond. Do we think Desmond is the true antagonist? Because Eva had his secret. Alright, it's time to see the body. Or not. I have more to investigate. The generator? Half of the generator's internals had melted away, and what still remained was almost completely singed. Yeah, this was definitely the cause of the power outage. What could have melted the wires, though? It looked like a bomb had gone off in there.
That's...
No, think about it. During the game tournament, did you smell something? Taking a deep breath, suddenly my grip in the controller, and then push joystick in hard good, and then... yeah, explosion. You know, Diana, because I'm still thinking Diana is the killer. I'm thinking that I got the victim wrong, but the killer right. Especially because of that weird interaction we had, and then pointing at oh my god, how could someone kill her friend? Right before the investigation started. And if she's like she's the ultimate confectioner or something like that, right? Not confectioner, that's what it's not this. She's not a makeup artist either. I think this is like a cosmetologist. She's the ultimate cosmetologist. And a lot of like the cosmetics revolve around chemistry. So she could be the one that actually created a bomb with the stuff that she found at the pharmacy to melt the wires there. So I still think Diana is kind of involved there. Someone firing a gun. You think a gun did this?
That's...
Are we thinking Desmond is the killer? I don't know. Did I ever hear the sound of the generator being destroyed? Nothing else near the dining hall would have made that kind of noise, I don't think. My assumption is correct, the generator would have been destroyed around the same time the murder was committed. That's suspicious as hell. There's no way the two events aren't connected. Was there any way for me to find that out? True. I think that is everything. Now I can go to the body, right? No. Alright, what am I missing? Oh, a cord. Didn't see that. Eh? There's a cord in the water. Judging by the length, I think it's an extension cord. But what the hell happened to the other end of it? Yeah. There was no internal plug, just a frayed tip line with a black substance. Had the cord been burned? Didn't see this cord in the boiler room earlier, so it probably came from someplace else. One of the storage rooms, maybe? I think that's... I don't know, how could that be used there? I think that's everyone, right? Oh my god, what am I missing? Oh, what the fuck? There's a knife there. A knife? Why was the knife floating in the water? On the blade in the surface, the surrounding water, I could make something out. The unmistakable color of blood. There's no doubt about it, the knife must have something to do with a murder. Do you think Wolfgang tried to kill someone? And that is the hypocrisy? That he tried to kill someone and got killed instead? Chunks of something red were floating nearby the generator. It almost looked like metal or maybe plastic. Shrapnel. Maybe that's from the bomb. Right now we should be able to go to move the body. I would imagine. Never mind. I'm stupid, I guess. What else am I missing, dog? Is it Wolfgang? Is it Ulysses again? Why did you move over here? I feel it is highly important we investigate anything and everything we can. That is why I moved over here, to investigate. What is it? Oh, look at the floor in front of the door.
That's...
Is that like a hairpin? Small piece of shrapnel? Even so, it's still a part of the crime scene. It necessitates documentation.
That's not important.
I feel like it is. Yeah, I think it looks like a hairpin. There we go. Just yesterday, Wolfgang was talking with us, eating breakfast with us, and now he's dead. Oh man, I got chills from that. They did my boy so dirty, bro. Man, I get it. It makes the most sense. Now that I can look back on all the things we've seen so far in this game, it makes the most sense that he has the first one to die. How am I looking at time, by the way? I should be fine, right? What is the audio? Yeah, it's gonna still do a bit more. Okay. Oh, I didn't see what they said. Who had the resolve to commit such a needlessly brutal murder? To go so far as to mangle his body? I couldn't unpack it. I didn't know how to. This wasn't just some dummy I had to investigate. This was a real person. It was so far out of my expertise, let alone my comfort zone.
Hello.
Do you want to inspect him? Jump scare. Yeah, I do want to inspect him. It's just the idea of getting close to him. I'll
Where?
investigate with you. It'll be easier for both of us that way. Right? Yeah, I agree. It's best that you do that. The music is gone. Why is the music gone? Is this another glitch? I already found one glitch. Is it the second? Wolfgang lay completely still, his face frozen in a look of horror. His once bright eyes were shrouded in darkness, and his mouth was open as if he'd been killed mid-scream. Wolfgang did everything in his power to make us outcasts and make the worst of us. At times I even hated him for it. But this brought no relief to either of us. What happened in his final moments that left him so terrified? Was it the realization that he was about to die? Yeah, probably. There's music, okay. Yeah, his hand looked weird in the CG. But now it doesn't look like that. With the way Wolfgang was slumped over the platform, it almost looked like he'd fallen on top of it.
Focus.
Let me see if his palms are scratched.
Huh?
Yeah, look at that. That's why I'm saying he may have been electrocuted. Trickling out from under the cuff of Wolfgang's sleeve and onto the rest of his hand. A strange injury that looked a lot like a tree sapling. Was this a burn mark? I think that is from like when you get electrocuted, right? When I looked at Wolfgang's other hand, I saw the same thing. Markings that seemed to extend down the arm.
The hell?
Eva, look at this! Let me see. Burn marks. That's really horrible. They look like gross little veins. What inflicted them? Bro, I have veins. Don't call them gross. There's a taser a little ways up from where we're standing, but I couldn't find anything that indicated he's been fired.
Is
Do you think that's the
really
case? I don't know.
I know.
I know. I don't know. Okay. I think it's clearly been destroyed by something. Maybe Wolfgang got caught in that something and that's how he died.
true? Not sure.
The generator seems too far away from where Wolfgang is lying to cause burns like these. Plus the room's water isn't conductive, so electricity couldn't have traveled through it. I guess so, right? So my idea is now true then. I was wrong about that. Anything able to melt the generator's wires would have burned his suit to a crisp too. Exactly.
Thinking.
Outside the boiler room. So he was brought here to die? So the actual place he got burned. Oh man, okay, so if it's not that, then what is the cause of this? If he didn't get electrocuted, how did he die? Because there's no other like injuries on his body. Wolfgang's face. There didn't seem to be any strange markings on Wolfgang's face. However, along the back of his neck was a massive bruise. Oh, so maybe that's what killed him. Okay.
Damn.
Maybe that's what got him killed. This might sound morbid. What if it's a sign of his body decomposing?
That's...
I don't think that's the case. It could, or it could not. It probably depends on the environment. As in the temperature? Correct. Cold places are generally better at preserving things than warm, humid areas like this boiler room. Kind of like dairy products. That's a good comparison. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be compared to milk. Wolfgang didn't have this bruise yesterday at the very least. If he did, it would have been super noticeable.
fair.
Red dot. So maybe it's poison. Someone stabbed him with a needle and poisoned him? Is that a beauty mark? Doesn't look like it. Skin around the dot seems to be inflamed. Reminds me of a popped pimple. And you don't think this is related to the murder?
There must be something.
I think that's just like a needle that caused the poisoning. It's Wolfgang's body. place where Wolfgang Lady was odd. What were the chances he would end up here between the only opening and of the fence? The one spot where he could kneel over like this. Was it possible he was been trying to climb onto the platform before he died? Strange that he didn't use the stairs, though. Even stranger that he was even in the water. Wolfgang's blazer. Yeah.
Eh?
Wait, here's a paper.
Damn.
Is it his, the blackmail? That's some very ugly handwriting. Oh, damn. Do you recognize it?
No.
I left the text unreadable. Whoever wrote this probably used a low-quality pen. Although... Secret... 8:15 AM, boiler room, close the door. Ah, so you did this, Damon. It's your fault. No. So someone messaged him to meet up to talk to him about his secret when Damon had all along. Ah, man. Doesn't this read a lot like a command? Private meeting with him, yeah.
I see.
Not
That's a long
sure.
time before the time of death, though. But there was a struggle, or maybe Wolfgang had arrived late.
There must
Either
be
way, this
something.
message is definitely a valuable clue. It's our only insight into Wolfgang's movements before his death.
Well,
I really want to know where everyone was at that time. He's like, well, I wasn't awake at the time. Well, I woke up at 8:30 AM this morning, so I was asleep when this meeting was scheduled to happen. It's only 35 minutes before the tournament. Cassie, Jet, Mark, and I would have already been in the dining hall, setting up the equipment. As for the other students, strictly asking them where they were at 8:15 might be risky, because they would wonder where he got the time from. Okay, hiding information. The thing about a secret, what do you think that means? I'm not really sure. It could be referring to anything. Blackmail, probably? You know what it means? Have an idea? Yeah, but you had that thing.
huh?
If they claimed to have it, they could have baited him here without much issue. After all, Wolfgang asked us to meet with the person whose blackmail we had.
Strange.
The relict boiler room is a pretty ominous place to meet someone, though. It would have been Wolfgang's first time here too, assuming he didn't explore this floor beforehand. Either he didn't see the super obvious danger in meeting here alone, or he did realize and just didn't care.
Right.
Well, duh. If Wolfgang knew these warning signs, his reason for coming might have less to do with integrity, and more to do with desperation.
Huh?
To deal with his blackmail. Yeah, probably.
I see.
If you had talked to him, he wouldn't have been killed. But Wolfgang hidden his note somewhere safe instead of bringing it here. Could have been valuable evidence. Yeah. Hey,
Hello.
Damon. Since we've inspected the boiler room, we should find the students who left and ask them for their testimonies.
Right.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, man. Rough. Is it locked?
Eh?
Something about it looked different. Hey, Eva. The doorknob, I think it's been flipped. Flipped? Are you sure? Take a look for yourself. The first time we woke up here, I'm pretty sure the lock was on the inside, not the outside.
Is that really
How
true?
would someone be able to flip a doorknob, though? By screwing it, probably? Okay. Why didn't you say something earlier?
Huh?
Is
You didn't
that
notice it back when
really
you entered the
true?
boiler room with Kai. It was dark, bro. How would you notice that? Yeah. We established that we didn't even see the blood.
Anyways.
It's okay.
Listen to me.
Okay. Alright, Eva. Alright, stop flexing. It's like, alright. So it's possible that the person locked the door, and when everyone walked inside, she unlocked it and left. Come on, we need to collect people's testimonies before the investigation ends. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Sorry, Wolfgang, I have to go. And I have to save the game too. I don't wanna, you know, have to go through these multiple times. Alright. Okay. Now we are leaving. We are leaving. I still suspect Diana. I'll be honest, I'll still suspect Diana. Because we don't know who had her blackmail or who she had. There's a million questions rattle in my mind that will leave out of the boiler room. Okay. Okay. It's Cassidy. Before we go upstairs, it's really worth checking out the storage closets first.
I know.
You find something? Oh, the cord, yeah. True. Alright, yeah, we can see where it came from. The extension cord. Oh, that's the demon. The extension cord. We should confirm if it did indeed come from a storage closet. I mean, where else would it go if we come from, though? I don't think we saw any other place that have these. But first, I want to talk to Cassidy. Can I talk to her? Yes, I want to talk to her. Is that bad? Well, any help is better than no help.
Fair.
Alright, let's talk to Cassidy. Damon's like, terror? Bro, really? Cassidy? Alright. Up close and personal, I guess. Huh? Oh, hey guys! Sorry for not noticing you sooner. I was performing a super sweep down this here hallway. Yeah, she had like nothing to do.
Listen to me.
Can you put your sweep down on a hold? I have a really important question. Let's hear it. Just don't drag it on too long, okay? Gotta finish my sweep down before time's up. Do you remember who attended the tournament? The game tournament? Huh. Everyone who slated to join kept their word, so we had a full house. There were 8 people in total: Jet, Mark, Grace, Jean, Kai, and 3 of us. So half the cast, minus Wolfgang, so the rest could be candidates.
Huh?
Well, since the murder happened in the boiler room, wouldn't that mean everyone in the dining hall has an alibi? That's a good point. Yeah. Unless if that was the contended, like I said earlier with Grace. But since they were investigating the area as well, and no one saw them leaving. Unless if someone found Wolfgang, someone did find Wolfgang first and ran away, right? Maybe that wasn't the killer. Someone ran up, they found Wolfgang, got scared, left as soon as they heard like people coming downstairs, and then because doesn't it need 3 people for the BDA to play out? But we were like Wolfgang and Wolfgang, we were 2, and it still played. So yeah.
Right.
What were the groups again? Jet and I explore storage closet B.
Eh?
Check it out.
Oh, we have stuff on the map, really? I didn't even notice that. Yeah, it's A, B, C, D. There's also storage closet A, storage closet C, and storage closet D. Those are definitely the rooms we explored. Yeah. In that case, Kai and I must have explored storage closet C. I remember it clearly, the 2 of us checked the closet above and opposite of the one Cassidy searched. According to this map, the only closet to fit those perimeters is storage closet C. Grace and I investigate the closet directly next to Damon's, so it must have been inside storage closet A. Which leaves Mark and John with storage closet D. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, yep, that is an info. You know, Damo, since you're here, what's the deal with you in the boiler room? When Kai told us party peeps about Wolfie, he said you 2 went inside the boiler room. The heck did you do that for? You were supposed to check out the storage closet.
No.
You're not casting suspicion on me, are you? Me? No way! As far as Cass is concerned, everyone is innocent until proven otherwise. Yeah, we heard someone.
And I
For real?
You right.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, we've seen this. I don't need to read this again. But the footprints, footsteps. Weird.
Doubt it.
You remember any footsteps? I
It's
do.
the truth.
Eh?
Really?
Eva, did you really? Alright then, while Grace and I were investigating the storage room next to yours. I just brushed it off as my imagination, though. True, like when it's dark, you might hear things that aren't real there, you know? That's your mind playing games. I guess me and Jen must have been talking over them. Were those footsteps the reason you entered the boiler room, Damo? It's Damon, and yeah. They came from the direction of that room, so I wanted to see where the person was running from.
For real?
Yeah. What I actually discovered wasn't much better. Yep. Yep.
What about...
I don't think that matters, yeah. I don't know if that was a killer.
Right.
I still think whoever did this might have been on the... I have so many ideas right now. I want to believe that it's still Diana and I somehow got it right with the wrong victim. But at the same time, Grace could have set this whole thing up and then begged Jean to participate in the tournament so that she'll have an alibi. But then someone else came down and saw Wolfgang, got scared, ran away, and we found the victim. And it was not related to that. I don't know. I'm not sure. But the footsteps... Thus, bit by bit, the mystery slowly unravels. No need to thank me. 'Tis all in a day's work. She didn't do anything. Alright. Okay. I think we're gonna stop it here. We got plenty of stuff done. And we'll continue the rest in a little bit. Well, you know, for you guys, it's probably gonna be like a day or so. But, you know, until then, do take care. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.